Featured on today's NRA Gun of the Week, the Uberti 1885 Courteney Stalking Rifle is a retro single-shot design that takes shooters back to the heyday of the British Empire with its classic styling and iconic chambering. The rifle pays homage to famed British explorer and professional hunter Frederick Courteney Selous, who served as the inspiration for the fictional adventurer Allan Quatermain. Selous made his name at the height of the British Empire, exploring the Transvaal and Congo Basin and collecting animal specimens for museums in the late 19th and early 20th century. At the outbreak of the First World War, Selous fought German troops in East Africa and was killed by a sniper in 1917 at the age of 65. In keeping with the late 19th century period, the Uberti Courteney Stalking Rifle is built on one of the iconic single-shot actions of all time, the Winchester Model 1885 Highwall. Designed by a 23-year-old John Browning in the late 1870s, the Winchester Highwall served as the basis for many great hunting rifles, and it continues to sell today, nearly 150 years after its initial design. This Courteney is chambered in .303 British, the iconic cartridge of Empire, and while it's not as popular of a round as it used to be, there are still many options for the hunter, sport shooter, and handloader. For those looking for a more accessible cartridge option while still retaining the flavor of the 19th century, Uberti now offers a model chambered for the 4570 Government too. Styling-wise, the Courteney looks and feels like the classic sporting rifles seen at the turn of the 20th century. The receiver is treated with a beautiful case-hardened finish, and the rest of the metal is treated with the high-gloss bluing. The A-grade walnut stock is shaped with a classic Prince of Wales grip, supposedly named after Edward VII, who requested the treatment on all of his hunting shotguns. The walnut fore-end features a gentle taper and sharp checkering, eventually culminating in a rounded, contrasting tip crafted from African heartwood. The barrel-mounted sling swivel echoes the style of classic African hunting arms, as well as the traditional hooded ramp front sight. Despite its classic construction and styling, the Courteney also includes some concessions for the modern hunter. Just forward of the receiver, the rifle ships with a quarter rib that's slotted for use with Weaver scope rings. An adjustable, shallow view-notch rear sight completes the irons, and Uberti makes a plain quarter rib available to those who prefer to hunt exclusively with open sights. Additionally, there's a classically styled recoil pad at the rear of the rifle for added comfort. The gun is compatible with all modern .303 British loads, featuring a 24-inch barrel with a 312-inch bore diameter and a 1 in 10-inch twist rate. At the range, the Uberti Courteney Stalking Rifle was a sweetheart to shoot. The rifle's 7.1-pound weight, combined with the lower power .303 British round, meant that it was easy on the shoulder. The classic styling made it comfortable to shoulder and carry, and the break-open lever was fast and intuitive to use. Unlike some models of the 1885 Highwall, the Courteney does require manual cocking of the hammer before firing, and those who choose to mount an optic may find it difficult to reach the hammer spur under an ocular bell. For more information on the Uberti Courteney Stalking Rifle, visit uberti-usa.com, and stay tuned to AmericanRifleman.org for more on guns and gear.